The Arms Control and Disarmament Center at the Institute of Strategic Studies in Islamabad hosted a book launch ceremony for Dr. Zafar Nawaz Jaspal's publication on nuclear arms control in South Asia. More in the following report by our correspondent Fahad Ahmed Misson.
Dr. Zafar Nawaz Jaspal's book titled Nuclear Arms Control in South Asia, Politics, Postures and Practices provides a rare insight on nuclear deterrence and arms race between Islamabad and New Delhi rivalry in South Asia. Addressing the book launch ceremony, former Chairman Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee General Retired Zubair Mahmood Hayat underscored that nuclear deterrence is core element of Pakistan's security paradigm as Kashmir is our existential issue and Hindutva ideology is casting a shadow on nuclear arms control in South Asia.
India has used arms control for a look-good strategy so that they have some talking points. When they go to the world capitals, they can put across those good talking points. Look good. And as I said, the other side, they have no intent, they have no appetite, and they have no policy for such noble acts such as arms control, especially in the regional domain.
Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Zafar Nawaz Jaspal highlighted that nuclear arms control regime is in jeopardy as the era of nuclear vertical proliferation, military power and hard power is back.
This book is very useful for policy makers, researchers and analysts. In this book, I highlighted the current dynamics of the India-Pakistan's nuclear postures and their policies and what are the challenges in the arms control domain. And at the same time, it highlighted where the crisis is leading because of the nuclear, these emerging technologies integration in the military sector. So this book is useful for analyzing the current situation in the South Asia, within this particularly, and at the same time, international nuclear politics.
He has done here is to talk about the politics, the postures, and the practices of connecting the global environment, taking the lessons out of it, and then connecting it with how the regional politics in South Asia gets affected by some of those global influences and some of those indigenous developments that happen. So it's a great recipe for someone to understand the Pakistani perspectives as well as the broader implications of it and how this is going to actually affect the strategic stability in this region.
Other speakers remarked that Dr. Zafar Nawaz Jaspal's book has exposed the double standards of non-proliferation norms while providing a fresh perspective on the New Delhi-Islamabad strategic competition and the South Asian directions of international arms control efforts. Reporting for PTV World, Fahad Ahmed Misson.